But we're going to start with very, very good news from Janine Warner and Luis Botello. Janine Warner is the founder, the co-founder of SembraMedia, and Luis Botello is from the International Center for Journalists. So let's rock and roll. Time is counting.
You can hear me okay? You can't hear me okay? Oh, now you can hear me. Fantastic. I'm just going to give him one more second because we've timed this carefully, and if I do my line before his, it's not fair. I am so excited to be here today with Luis Botello from ICFJ to announce Velocidad. Some of you have already gotten a glimpse of this. Velocidad is a digital media accelerator designed to help independent journalists in Latin America build more successful businesses. Velocidad aims to strengthen media entrepreneurs with more than $1.5 million in direct investment and consulting support. We learned from many other media accelerators as we designed Velocidad. And our goal is to accelerate media in place, which means we'll send our consultants to them in their countries, and then back that up with virtual support. Our holistic strategy is designed to work with for-profit and nonprofit organizations and to adapt to the broad range of countries we work in.
Velocidad is made possible thanks to a partnership with the International Center for Journalists, SembraMedia, and Luminate. Over the past 3 years, ICFJ has been supporting SembraMedia through its Knight Fellowship program. Its co-founder, Janine Warner, who we are glad to work with, has been working, supporting the sustainability of media in Latin America. With this project, we hope to expand, and we are going to expand her fellowship for 2 more years.
I got to run the program.
Our partnership through Velocidad will bring the best experts in the industry in every area, from newsroom management to editorial standards and marketing. In a moment, Felipe from Luminate is going to talk to you more about their investment.
Thank you. With Velocidad, we seek to support media entrepreneurs who aspire to economic independence regardless of their ideological position. We're not political about this. To participate, you do have to be an independent journalist, and your media must be publishing original content in both Spanish or Portuguese. We'll serve all of Latin America, including Brazil. Yes, Rosenthal. We seek digital native media, which means we're looking for media that were born online. And you can learn so much more about this today on velocidad.fund. Velocidad.fund is the new site we just launched a few moments ago.
Velocidad is an ambitious program, one that we believe is going to strengthen the media landscape throughout Latin America. We will do this by helping them diversifying their audiences and expanding their audiences, and at the same time building stronger businesses. Our goal is really to build a vibrant community of journalists, entrepreneurs, as well as organizations that support freedom of the press. All the 3 partners are also committed to share everything we learn across Latin America with Velocidad.
Thank you. At SembraMedia, we've spent the last 3+ years mapping the independent digital media in the region, and we found more than 800 digital media sites that meet our very strict criteria for transparency and independence. You can search them through our interactive directory at sembramedia.org. Many of these sites face censorship, arrests, harassment, and worse. And in the midst of that, they're trying to build business models for new media, which is hard enough even in the best of circumstances, as most of you know. With Velocidad, we seek to support journalists who have created new voices, journalists who are often telling stories that other media are too afraid or too compromised to tell.
We know that the internet is growing fast, that the mobile explosion has brought millions of people online just in the last few years. And they are growing every year. They are looking, there are interest for independent media organizations that could provide information, especially in countries where the media options were very limited. They are hungry for new voices. They are looking for trusted sources of news and information. And also, they want those news organizations to hold government officials accountable. That's why the innovative projects that Velocidad is designed to support are building audiences very quickly. But just as importantly, they are engaging audiences that in many cases were not covered before. Everything from indigenous populations to the LGBTQ community. At ICFJ, we are empowering journalists to tell better stories, and we are also working in the intersection of journalism and technology. We are helping them gain expertise from storytelling to the use of new tools. In my 20 years working for ICFJ, I have never seen a time so innovative and exciting to launch a project like Velocidad. These are very important times. I also would like to note that being here in Austin made me extremely proud and happy for the work that Professor Rosenthal Alves, a good dear friend, has done through the Knight Center for Journalism in the Americas. I remember...
Yeah, we have to cut. We're going long. We're going long.
I remember being here 20 years ago just brainstorming about this.
So I will end with just two last things, I promise. First, I have to acknowledge that my co-founder, Michal Estrebner, is here in the audience, and she will give many more details about how to apply and how the program works in the colloquial on Sunday. And I will just leave you this. We created Velocidad because journalists need more than money. Don't get me wrong. They need the money, and we have more than $1 million for them. But they also need help with management, with technology, with diversifying revenue, without compromising their ethics. And OMG, don't forget the accountant. You all forget the accountants. That makes it really hard when somebody audits you to try and shut you down as a government. Please help us share this message. Help us share this new website. Be our consultants, be our partners, be our next investors. Thank you.
We'll wait for you. Gracias.